Nukotoys, their Animal Planet
Let's go with the flamingo
version of their interactive card game. There's the cards right there.
Wildlands.
And it's the Wildlands. They have that, and they have the cool Monsterology. So you can get Animal Planet action, or I guess Monster Planet action. And this is a slick little presentation. Right now it's a static screen because no one's playing it. But what happens is you take the cards there, put them on your iPad, and they show up there. See that? That's where you put the card. You put the card, it reads the info, and then you can play all kinds of games. It's great for kids. I think it's great for adults. I'm kind of digging the Monsterology stuff. I'm going to come over here as they demo. You can see here they're actually demoing the Monsterology stuff. There's the screen. These are some of the cards. This is what the cards look like. You literally just take them and put them on your iPad, and the info goes right into the game, and you can start playing all kinds of cool games. Right now it's only on iOS for the iPad. This would be an awesome little way to get your kids involved and teach them something too.
Much to the home screen, to the books.
Oh yeah,
when you come in, you can see it's laid out just beautifully with the graphics.
Right.
On the bottom left, you kind of have 4 areas on the screen to go to. Your trophy room's 1. You have My Deck. So when you're building your cards, you can always take a look at it. You can add, see what your cards do.
All right.
You have play game mode, and then you can go to the store and buy Nuko bucks and see your money and stuff like that.
Nice.
So we're gonna go take a look at My Deck first.
Okay.
So this is My Deck. In here, it gives me the breakout of, sorry, I came out of that. So in here, it tells me what my cards are. I have water cards, air cards, stuff like that. Just like in the book, these all have different elements and different abilities.
Right.
I have 100 cards in the total set.
Okay.
75 of those are creature cards, light and dark. Again, you have earth, water, signs, dark water, dark earth, dark air.
Gotcha.
You have 10 traps.
All right.
And 15 items. Those items can be like catapults or guns or things to help defeat my my arch enemy, and which is Vidius Molderbane. So we're monsterologists trying to become masterologists. So we'll go into the game. So here it is again. This is the world map, paying homage to the way the book is laid out. The graphics are beautiful. There's 10 levels to start.
Okay.
The very first level is a tutorial. So we walk you through. So so many people want to jump around, and it's a good way for everyone to learn. Okay, what can I do? How do I do that stuff? It's very quick. It's about 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So it moves really quickly. We'll go into level 4 here. So each level, it gives you a little note about what's going on in the story.
Okay.
So level 4 has Molderbane's forces are on the run, but are making a stand on the outskirts of the active volcano. So proceed with caution.
So
there's always something that gives you a little note. It gives you a little layout of the land. There's different elements, different environments. Like there's a volcano land, area.
Right.
There's the ice forests. There's the wilderness land, the forest level. So you have ice. You've got ones with trees and mountains and stuff in it. And as I start to go in here, and list the objectives too.
Okay.
So to get to each level, we need to get to the portal, capture the portal before we can move on to the next level. You can't jump, once you do that, you can move back and forth, but you can't go forward until you complete it.
Gotcha.
So now we're into the level here. And here's where we build our deck again.
Okay.
So as you move up in levels, we get 10 cards to pick from in my deck.
All right.
So the great thing is I can always go back if I want to change something.
Nice.
And I can go back into that level, try something else,
Nice.
So there's a lot of repeat play and changing things around so it doesn't get stale quickly. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick one of my items, which is the catapult. And I'm going to come back here. Phoenix, picking a winged horse, and if I don't want that horse, it says tap to add, tap to remove. Let's say I put him there by accident, I can touch it again and it'll come back out.
Alright, cool.
And now I can hit OK, we have a few cards. We'll go in and just to show you the level, how it works.
Alright.
So, as you can see, this is the volcano level, great graphics, they're stunning. We both, on the start of the level, we have flags. I'm blue for good, blue's red for evil.
Gotcha.
So for me to bring in my creatures, they can spawn into wherever I control.
Okay.
So the blue flags, or if I capture the tower, or his flags, I get more points, and I can bring in more creatures to defeat them. Every level gives me a little note, like capturing a tower, construction will increase the attacks of all my creatures. So, because usually my society of monsterologists are helping me by giving me a little tidbit of information. So I can tap that. On the screen, you'll notice there's a number of dials and buttons.
Right.
Bottom left are the action points.
Okay.
So each turn, I get a number of action points. My cards have an action value. So in there, like level 2 or 3 or 1. So based on that, when I bring in my deck, I can look at that and see which ones that I want to bring in, how many points I have. Oops. How many points I have. I forgot, this is a display, that's not a touch screen.
Right.
So I'm always touching this. So I can bring in one of my horses, wing serpents. It's 2 points, so I touch him. I can drop him anywhere in the sphere where my flag is.
Okay.
And then it takes away my points, and if I move him, I can move him, or I don't have to.
Okay.
It takes away points. And then I can now take a look at what I got in my hand. Let's say I want to bring in my Dark New.
Okay.
So I can bring up my card dock again. I can touch the card that says bring him in.
This is, I think, one of the coolest parts.
This is the cool part. Get on the side. This is the coolest part. There it is. So that card taps in, and that's my Dark Bunny Nip. So I can grab him and drop him in. He's got attack level of 80 damage, so I can move him if I want, touched him. I can move him over to attack. So he's heading over on the screen. At that point, he's in front of the monster. I can now touch Vidius's guy, and it'll ask me if I want to attack, and I can say yes. Again, it costs points to attack and move. They've got special abilities. You see how he attacks, he rolls and comes in. He wasn't strong enough, so my attack, so he lost. He came out. And at that point, I can eventually bring them back, but I get 1 physical card to spawn in per turn.
Okay.
And right now, I can say, let's see, I want to bring in... so I can go back in, I can bring in another card, tap them in, up to as many as I have, or I can go back in and grab my items and then continue to play.
Right.
Once I'm done, I can circle around and see where I want to go. You see, like, I can pitch my fingers on the screen.
Right.
I can drag the screen. So I can look at it from different angles. There's the tower to go capture too. So when I'm done with my turn, I don't have to use all my points.
Right.
I can also remove the damage bar so I don't see all that stuff. I can look at my upper right when I touch the player profile and see how many levels I've accomplished, what my title is. I'm a Masterologist, how many gold coins I have, and where I am in the story progress and stuff like that. So there's lots of information, and then I can end my turn, and then it's Wildlands' turn. So he'll send his creatures to attack me, whether or not they want to fight. He'll position his depending on that. So we go back and forth.
Nice.
So that's it. And then it'll be multiplayer sometime in the future.
Okay.
And then we'll add those. We'll add more elements through updates and stuff on it. So that's basically the game like that. Yeah, it's fantastic.
It looks fantastic already.
And then this is Monsterology.
Right.
You know, and then of course our other brand is Animal Planet.
Exactly.
So we have one for the younger kids, educational and fun. Monsterology, a turn-based strategy game, allows those kids that like to play Magic and Pokemon to get in and have fun with their creatures.
Exactly.
And we have a great story arc with Wizardology and Piratology and Dragonology, so really we'll have a great universe to keep putting out great games.
And so you're going to continue with the Dragon and the Pirate and all that fun stuff, probably?
We are going to continue with the book line. We'll figure out which one. I think next was either going to be Dragon or Wizard. I don't know yet. We're deciding what we want to do, but it's going to be whatever it is, it's going to be fantastic.
Awesome. Well, it looks great already.
It does. Thank you very much. The reception's been fantastic.
Yeah.
The kids love it. The adults love it. So I'm a huge gamer, and when I saw this product, I just went, I want to be a part of it.
Oh, well, yeah.
I wasn't a part of it then, and I saw it. I said, look, how do I get on board?
Exactly.
So, it is fantastic.
Well, awesome. I appreciate the time. Thanks a lot, man.